Marcus Rashford eyes Barcelona switch amid swap deal rumors involving Ter Stegen. Marcus Rashford's future at Manchester United remains uncertain, despite having 3 years left on his contract at Old Trafford. With the England international earning a significant wage and his first-team prospects under question, United may be forced to explore options to move him on, and Rashford himself appears open to the idea. Over the past year, several clubs across Europe have reportedly held discussions about Rashford's availability. The 27-year-old has made no secret of his desire to play at the highest level, repeatedly expressing admiration for Barcelona. Back in April, Rashford said, "I'd still like to play at the highest level, and I want to be back in the Champions League." That statement alone rules out interest from a number of clubs who can't offer elite European competition. Now, in the last 24 hours, things have gotten even more intriguing. Rashford has once again spoken about his admiration for Barcelona, this time name-dropping rising star Lamine Yamal as a player he'd love to link up with. It's not hard to see why. Yamal is one of world football's brightest young talents, and Rashford appears genuinely excited about the prospect of playing alongside him. Barcelona interest grows, and a swap deal could solve United's goalkeeping dilemma according to reports. A Barcelona star could be involved in a potential swap deal for Rashford, one that might also help solve one of Manchester United's most pressing issues, with Rashford believed to be pushing hard for a move to Camp Nou, and Barca wary of his £40 million price tag. The Catalan giants may be prepared to offer goalkeeper Marc-Andre ter Stegen in return. This development could be pivotal, especially considering United's desire to bring in a new number 1 following Andre Onana's inconsistent season. Barcelona's sporting director Deco recently acknowledged Rashford's name in an interview with RAC1, saying, "We like Luis Diaz, we like Marcus Rashford, and we like other players too. When we go to the market, there are names we know can improve the team." His comments only fuel speculation that the La Liga champions are seriously considering a move. As per Football 365, Barcelona are happy to include ter Stegen in a potential player exchange. The German shot-stopper is reportedly open to a fresh challenge, especially as the club closes in on Espanyol goalkeeper Joan Garcia as his likely replacement. Ter Stegen is said to feel pushed toward the exit door after nearly a decade at the Camp Nou, during which he's made over 400 appearances and helped the club to 6 La Liga titles and a Champions League triumph. From Manchester United's perspective, the idea of bringing in an experienced and decorated goalkeeper like ter Stegen could be appealing. With Onana under heavy scrutiny and questions surrounding his long-term future at the club, a change in goal is very much on the table. While ter Stegen is now 33, he may still be viewed as an upgrade, at least in the short term, by incoming manager Ruben Amorim. Whether Amorim, known for developing younger players, would sanction such a move remains unclear. Rashford's future, where next after Villa exit, Rashford spent the latter half of last season on loan at Aston Villa, where he showed glimpses of a return to form. However, Villa ultimately chose not to activate their £40 million option to sign him permanently. That decision has left Rashford back at square one, and with renewed determination to find a club where he can play regularly at the highest level. Reports have linked Rashford with several clubs, including Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and teams from the Saudi Pro League. But it's the La Liga champions who appear to be leading the race. According to Italian outlet Di Marzio, Rashford's representatives have already opened discussions with Barca. However, the Spanish club's well-documented financial issues may complicate any permanent transfer. To ease the financial burden, Barcelona are said to prefer a loan deal initially, rather than committing to a full transfer straight away. Whether United would agree to such an arrangement, especially with a player on Rashford's wages, remains to be seen. Still, Rashford appears willing to make personal sacrifices to facilitate the move. Reports suggest he is prepared to reduce his salary demands significantly in order to join the Catalan club and reignite his career at one of the most prestigious institutions in world football. What happens next? As of now, Rashford's desire to play Champions League football, coupled with Barcelona's interest and United's goalkeeping uncertainties, has created the possibility of a swap deal that could benefit all parties. For Rashford, a dream move to Barcelona and a fresh start after a turbulent few seasons at United. For United, a chance to offload a high-wage player and bring in an experienced goalkeeper in ter Stegen. For Barcelona, a cut-price forward who still has elite-level potential, all while moving on from a high earner in a position they're already replacing. However, with Barcelona exploring a loan deal and United seeking a permanent resolution, negotiations could still hit a